Defensive ends top 10 list with number 10 being Will Anderson Jr. Last year was not ranked at all, no honorable mention, no nothing. He was a rookie. He definitely had some pretty decent numbers. It just wasn't enough for me to put him honorable mention, but he leaps and bounds, man, with his play. Definitely a great pick for him. Obviously, there's a reason he was a top 5 pick. There's a reason why Houston wanted him so bad, and they got him. Will Anderson Jr. has been nothing short of spectacular for this team, and his rise to stardom is going to continuously climb up from here on out. He's 23 years old, 2 years in the league, 2 years, $9.5 million, 14 games played, 37 tackles, 16 tackles for loss, 19 QB hits, 11 sacks, 2 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery. The 2 games play that he played in the playoffs, 7 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 5 QB hits, 3.5 sacks, and 2 pass deflections. He was 10th in sacks in the league. He was 9th in tackles for loss, and he was actually 15th in Defensive Player of the Year. So, again, really good player. I'm excited to see what he does in the future. And, yeah, Houston's got someone here. At number 9, we're going to have Josh Hines Allen from the Jacksonville Jaguars take this place. Again, he was actually 6th on the outside linebacker list. Obviously, he is an edge rusher and a really good one. He moves from outside to D end. Regardless, he is a threat wherever he gets placed at. So, overall, Jacksonville has a guy here. There's a reason why he got signed, so much money. Definitely a very, very bright spot for the Jacksonville Jaguars is Josh Hines Allen. And yeah, I mean, he's 28 years old, 6 years in the league, 4 years, $106.25 million. Played 16 games. He had 45 tackles, 10 tackles for loss, 19 QB hits, 8 sacks, 2 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovery. Yeah, he had a great year. Definitely a year that I feel like Josh could be better with, but he also moved from outside linebacker to D end. I mean, it's a transition regardless of you position changes. So, overall, I do expect great things from him, and I do believe that he's going to get even better numbers, and I'm excited to see what he does. Number 8 is George Karlaftis of the Kansas City Chiefs, and he is a very underrated football player. Kansas City's got someone with this guy. I think, drafting him, they see the potential. Obviously, with all his hard work, he's definitely gotten to a place where he's just gotten better. Could it be that he's getting more looks and more ability of making plays because of a Chris Jones? I mean, sure, but I mean, the athleticism's there, the prowess is there. He is a motor type rusher, and he's really, really good at his job, man. So another key piece to a really good Chiefs team that obviously is not going to go anywhere besides contention for a Super Bowl. So overall, yeah, you're looking at Karlaftis, 24 years old, 3 years in the league, 4 years, 88 million. 16 games that he played, 35 tackles, 9 tackles for loss, 28 QB hits, 8 sacks, and 5 pass deflections. But he made his money in the postseason this year. The 3 games that he played, he had 13 tackles. He had 4 tackles for loss. He had 8 sacks, 8 QB hits, and 4 sacks. Yeah, so he made his money definitely in the postseason. Definitely showed up when it mattered the most, and he's a great player. I think he's a Pro Bowler in my opinion, and if he continues to work and get his numbers up, he's an All-Pro kind of guy. So I do like Karlaftis. He's underrated. He doesn't get looked at obviously a lot at all, but he is a solid player for this team. Number 7 is Denil Hunter. Last year, he was number 4 at outside linebacker. Just like Josh Hines Allen, he does get moved from outside linebacker to D lineman. But regardless, he destroys offensive line and gets quality sacks, man. He is definitely a sack artist for sure. It is a shame because I don't have any highlights directly of him. They have the Houston Texan defensive line. I wanted to have his highlight, and it goes all the way to Minnesota, which is weird because honestly, if you look at it, one of the feared pass rushing duos. Honestly, when you look at it, is Will Anderson and Denil Hunter, and the fact that he had some great numbers this year and there's no highlights of it is crazy. But with that said, 30 years old, 10 years in the league, 2 years, $55.1 million. He played 17 games, 46 tackles, 17 tackles for loss, 23 QB hits, 12 sacks, 3 pass deflections, and 1 forced fumble. In the playoffs, 7 tackles and 3 QB hits. He was a Pro Bowler. He was 6th in tackles for loss. He was 5th in sacks. and he was 22nd at Defensive Player of the Year voting. So, again, fantastic. I love him with Will Anderson Jr. That's honestly scary. If you're going to go up against that team and you got to go up against those two guys, good luck because that is scary. And, I mean, it's honestly entertaining to see that. So, Denil Hunter deserves to be on this countdown. He's definitely can jump up a lot higher, especially if he continued to be DN full time. Six is going to be Cam Hayward. Last year was number 10 in the D end. Yes, he did jump up. Yes, he's been doing this for a long time, and he's still crushing it. Cam Hayward, vital piece of the Steelers defense. Hall of Fame type player, absolutely. Hall of Fame for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hall of Fame as in Gold Jacket and Cannon, absolutely. Cam Hayward is the definition of consistency, of hard work, and of just honestly general nastiness and tenacity. He gets it done every single year. He got it done at D tackle. He's gotten it done with D end. I mean, he is unstoppable. He's a force to be reckoned with, and he's doing this uh, when he is 14 years in the league. It's kind of crazy. Cam Hayward's 36 years old, 14 years in the league, 2 years, $29 million. Obviously, I assume he's going to retire a Steeler. 17 games played, 71 tackles, 12 tackles for loss, 20 QB hits, 8 sacks, and 11 pass deflections. The one game playoff, he did have 10 tackles for 2 tackles for loss, which is crazy. He was pretty much the only one doing something on that defense. He was 13th in Defensive Player of the Year. He was a Pro Bowler, and he actually made a first-team All-Pro. So, at 36 years old, making first-team All-Pros is very hard, and it's honestly, you got to have your hats off to this guy. He is an animal. He is a destroyer. He is a guy that you do not want to mess with. And on any given Sunday, Cam Hayward's going to come and play at the best of his ability. So, Cam Hayward, very deserving. He is number 6 on the list.